So let's have a time travel, shall we? Let's go back to our childhood age, childhood periods. What do you think about the place that you have been every day, or you never have been there, but this time that you go there? What do you think about this? You might think that that's so happy. I'm feeling so good to go there, so good to go to the kindergarten, to go to the primary school, or so good to go to the park. Of course, that's the fantasy place for all of us. That's awesome. But how about now? Just come back. What do you think about park? What do you think about school, workplace, the place that you been there every day? Do you think that is good? First of all, let's talk about the workplace. Do you think that you are happy, you are feeling good on the workplace? Perhaps you will, but I think most of them will say no. And then, how about park? Perhaps you will say that, no, that's childish. Oh my god, what is childish? Childish is in a definition that could be a negative adjective, but I think that most probably you will think that childish is just like that's what people do, not me to do. But is it really that kind of things? People like us will pay. No matter you're teens or adults or even kiddos, you love to pay. We want to pay. And we pay so crazy. We pay something exciting. We pay something kind of expensive, I can say. But do you think that is childish or adultish or something like this? You may think that, oh come on, I have pressure in my life, I need to have faith. That can reduce my pressure. But how about children? They don't have any pressure? I don't know what you think about children, but in Hong Kong, mostly in Hong Kong, they are quite stressful, I can say. So I can see a big difference when we are in childhood, when we meet friends, meet strangers, going to a place that we already been, like school. We feel happy in some way, okay, say, and we love to talk to strangers. To of course maybe similar age. Actually, it's okay for not in same age. We talk to strangers, and this is how we make friends. If there's no stranger in the world, there's no friend in your world. Okay, actually, when you're born and you know everybody, there's only two options. One is you don't have any friends, or that would be a crazy dream for you. And the second thing is you might be a god. But I don't think that people will think that you know everything, you know everyone. Okay, say. But why there's a big change from a happy childhood to a dull, boring, unhappy, sad adulthood? Or maybe you don't think adulthood is bad, or teens age? I think there will be three parts. The first part might be the society, the permanent of the society, the culture of the society, to make you think that you need to study, and you need to study until university, and you need to get a job until retire. That seems like that's look like American dreams, but actually that's everyone's dreams. Everyone think about this. That's not related to American. That's related to everyone. Everyone dreams about this. Everyone think in this way. But is this good? Is it the right thing to think of? I'm not sure. Either way, that could be the reason that we have big change, because we are brainwashed by the society, brainwashed by the people who are surrounding us. That's the first thing. The second thing is responsibilities. With great power comes great responsibility. That's come from Spider-Man, and that's also true for people. When you are having a great power, I can say adult will be the great power one, and the children might not be the great power one. So they might have more responsibility. But is it the way that is the things that the most responsibility or the less responsibility can be a big difference? Maybe that could be a change. But I could say that student have responsibility. That doesn't mean that you have more responsibility, you have more things to do. Doesn't mean that you have responsibility. That's in a different way. You can have lots of responsibilities, but you have a lot of duties to do, a lot of work to do, but you don't have responsibilities. So, just like children, they seems not have much responsibilities. With lots of works, they don't need to go to work for their money, for their life, for maintaining our family. But does it mean they don't have responsibilities? I don't think so. I don't think that could be a big change. But more and less can be a big change. And last but not least is physical development or physical change in our life. Our brain may be developed, our body will be developed to be more mature body. So that's, I'm not a I'm not biology people, I'm not a biology lover because I'm sick of those insects. Yeah, maybe in our life, in our body, there's well developed and developing so that we have a big change to life. We feel more sensitive. We feel more ways to how to calculate. We feel more layers in different things, different problems. But that's the thing. But that's the problem here. If we are actually adults, the society phenomenon, the society culture should not be affect us in many ways, to be honest, because we are well developed, we have independent mind, we have independent thinking, and we have freedom. So how could the society can fix it into a square when we are a circle? We can think as a circle. So that's the thing that I want to punch it. And the second thing about responsibility, I don't really think that great power will come great responsibilities. I think that people who with great power has to be a responsibility for this, but responsibility is really depends on people. So what is the points that I'm going to tell you? The point that I'm going to tell you is children's or childish cannot be a negative. Children's and you make it as a childish, that means these are negative things. But I think that can be positive, and those positive part is needed for all the adults. And I don't know why maybe you think that adult is more. That's not adultish, I guess. No, adult should be mature, should be more better, should be more superior. But some things from the children is also need us to study, need us to have, and this kind of thing, it should be in natural way. It should be come from when we are born, but it feels kind of decreasing. The first thing is curiosity, which means I wonder. The wonder of the world. What do you think about the world? What do you think about the place that you have never been? What do you think about the people that you don't know? I wonder how this works. I wonder how this feels. I wonder what is it. And this kind of wonder make me feel and make me create these kind of things, support or achieve these kind of things. I have written lots of philosophy, lots of knowledge in here. I remember that I have written how to calculate pi, geometry, physics, because it's Chinese, so sorry that if I mess up with you, and some history knowledge, some how to calculate the binary term, how to calculate about the stars, the light years. People know, I think everyone knows this actually. It's so awkward. Now say everyone knows it. But those kind of things like greed, abundance, those kind of things is not everyone know, or not I know, but I want to know, so that I create these kind of things. I'm waiting notes, I'm dropping notes for my decorations, for my for my futures perhaps, but most probably this knowledge come from me every day. they won't be leaving because they're here and they are here also. And curiosity can move us. Perhaps somebody say that curiosity will kill cats, but you are not cats, you are humans, and curiosity can make you become a better human. And the second thing is they are not afraid to be maybe embarrassing or ashamed. They're willing to perform themselves. They're willing to show themselves. How do we tell that? How to know people, how new people, how to talk to strangers. That's the part that we can promote themselves. And Dream More, which means my business also always thinks that people maybe in Hong Kong or in the Chinese society, they are not really enjoy of showing themselves. So we have training, we have courses, and we have events for this. We have training about how to perform themselves, how to build up confidence. That's mostly it's because of the confidence. If you want to train yourself to become more confident person, you are free to contact us for the Dream More. But I don't want to keep selling these kind of things in the video. Last but not least is failure. How do you think about failure? For there's a Chinese statesman, quote, called that all the success is come by trying. If you don't try, of course trying can make you fail, but if you don't try, you never will succeed. So try first. I remember there's a TED Talk from Sir Ken Robinson, and I think there's a drama about Christians. Even I'm a Catholic, Even I'm a Catholic, I know the story, but I'm not sure we will know. It's about Jesus get born and three wise men, philosophers, maybe philosophers, comes to visit him and give him the gift. And there's three things, if you remember. That is gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But that's a kid drama, that's student drama. So when the people will say the frankincense, they say frankincense. Who is Frank? You may think, who is Frank? Why frankincense is this? But all in all, he did not know that how to pronounce the word in the proper way. So he just try it. He won't stuck it in the word and don't know how to say that. He will just do it. And that's the part that we all need to know, we all need to be. And we will calculate all the weight of success, or how would this success any way that we get success. But the children will, you think a student or you think a children will think this kind of way? I don't think so. So just try it, just think it. Perform yourself and make your wonder be your motive. So that's the last slogan, is bring back your child personality. This kind of thing can make you stronger, can make you become a better human. You are not just an adult, you are a human, and you will become a perfect human, or a better human. I can say perfect. That cannot be perfect actually. Be a better human while you have these kind of children's, child's personalities. And thank you everyone.